thought I'd make a little video showing the alarm system I bought for my bike. It's just a cheapo Cyclone C-11. I got this from the UK, and as you can see, a little bit of a trip there. It's just pretty much like the other eBay kits. It looks like just a black box with the wires coming out, and then it comes with 2 remotes, and this one's the talking version, which eventually, if it gets annoying, you can just unplug the talking speaker. It's nothing. It's just 4 wires, 2 wires, 1 connector each. One goes to the siren and one goes to the talking speaker, which you can just unplug them. And I just have the alarm hooked up. I don't have the immobilizer or the ignition hooked up right now. I haven't tried it, haven't farted with it because I have to take my front end, because I'm going to pull the I'm not going to cut any wires. There's no reason to butcher up your wire harness. Just pull. I'm probably just going to be able just to pull the plug off the ignition, and then pull the 1 wire that doesn't need to be there, pull it out of the plastic connector, and just leave it like it is. There's no reason to, cut wires. There's just 1 wire you cut, and then you join some others off the black box, which I'm kind of trying to figure out, since it's different with pretty much every bike, but I don't know. Pretty much just simple stuff. Both of these work. There's 2 yellow wires coming off the wire harness. Also, there's a wire harness, sorry. Plugs into the box, and then you get your long wires. There's 2 yellow ones. You hook them up to your right and your left blinkers. It doesn't matter if you hook them to the front or the back blinkers, because any one of them, it lights up both sets. I thought I was gonna have to join them, but it says in the instructions just choose the front or the back, and it automatically lights up all 4. If you see, the batteries come in this, so they both work. To arm it with the siren and the lights, everything, you just press the arm button once, and chirps, and all 4 turn signals come on. And to turn it off, you just press the unarmed button, and there you go, and it's off. Oh, also, let me arm it. There's an LED that comes with it, and I have it right there. It takes a few seconds. I didn't realize that. It'll take about, I think, 4 seconds or whatever, and then it'll finally turn on. And then I wouldn't worry about that draining your battery. It's an LED light. They don't pull hardly any. They don't even pull a 1/10 of an amp. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. A lot of people are like, well, you need a security system that has like a backup battery and all that. Whatever. So let's turn it off. Now that's the siren. To turn on it, the silent alarm with just the lights only, you would press the lock button twice within 3 seconds. So let me see if I do that. There it goes. Flash twice. The second flash, no beep. So it is in silent mode. This is the blink LED there. So let me turn that off. Okay, and let me just arm it regular. Okay, wait for the LED to come on, and I'll when it gets moved or bumped or whatever one time,
please step away. This alarm system is on.
It's really loud. Okay, now it's armed. If it's bumped again, it'll set off the alarm. Okay, and it is really loud. I even have it under my seat with the speakers, both speakers facing up, being muffled. I mean, because this is pretty much sitting, I mean, just millimeters off that speaker, and it's loud. Even then, it's loud. Okay, let's see what the silent mode does right quick. Okay, I'm gonna bump it. So no chirping, just beeping. Now I haven't set the alarm off like this, so let's see if it just flashes or if it turns the siren on. Okay, so it doesn't turn the siren on. Silent on both knocks. So since this isn't a two-way with the LCD, not sure. I guess if you can just, if your bike's parked outside a window or something, you don't want to annoy people, and you can spot the light, your flashers through your light. That'd be, I mean, you'd see it if you're in an apartment or whatever, and it's dark outside, light. I would recommend having the siren on. Okay, so still flashing, and I guess let's knock it again. Okay, so it just resets, it does it again. Okay, so turn it off. Okay, now we have a pager right here, bottom button, or the finder. You press it. It's also the panic button. If you just press it once, it'll chirp 8 times and flash the lights 8 times. And it is a very loud chirp. Okay, and then it's also the panic button. For the panic button, you have to you press the button twice within 3 seconds, and the alarm will sound and indicators will flash for 20 seconds. So it's pretty much just setting off the alarm. So if someone's screwing with your bike or sitting on it like they're not supposed to, just scare the shit out of them and turn that bad boy on. Okay, as you can see, the third button is the ignition button. Which, sorry, I can't show that. I'll make another video once I get that hooked up. Other than that, it's pretty cool. I mean, it's cheap. It was, I think, 40 bucks American. It's very simple. All I have, if you just want the alarm feature, all it was the 2 yellow wires for the turn signals, and a ground wire, 2 ground wires, and the power wire with the 15 amp fuse, and that was it. It's kind of confusing. I'm reading up on how to do the ignition. There's 2 ways. There's method A, which I think that's pretty much what everyone does. You find, let's kind of see, it says, well, anyways, I'll make another video on that. You cut a wire and then you join wires off the black box. And but like I said, I'm not going to cut any wires. I'll try to figure a way. I watched one YouTube video and the guy was able to just do what I said. He just pulled the pin out, the wire out of the plastic connector, and then did connecting the black box wires. There's a method B, but it says if the ignition fuse is greater than 15 amps, do not use this method. We have an alternative available, which I don't know, I didn't see anything. So it says extra secure method for big bikes. I don't know if this is the immobilizer too, so I guess maybe this method A doesn't do the immobilizer. Oh well, I don't really need it. I know some people have had problems with that and some people haven't, and then people worrying about if they're out riding and it just turns on, yeah, that would suck. And then also the ignition, you can actually, say someone gets on your bike and takes off on it. Of course, I don't know how they would start it, because when you wire the ignition thing, you can't stick a key in the ignition or it'll set off the immobilizer. But I don't, maybe there's a way to not have to set up the immobilizer. And you can oh, where is it? Oh, anti-hijack feature. If your bike, let's see, if your bike is hijacked, you can press the lock button, the arm button, up to 100 meters. This will immobilize the engine and set off the alarm. This is the unlock button if B is just okay. But the only bad thing I can think about is if someone's riding off on your bike and you turn that off, well, it's going to turn the engine off and they're in gear and they're probably going to end up wrecking.